This is London.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to see the LDN British Championship being defended. And look at the champion, Crusher Curtis, a man just so very, very dominant. And when he walks to the ring, it's almost like he's looking at the fans like they are mere ants underneath his feet. And that's exactly how he also sees the competitor. He has been a very dominant British champion for LDN. And you've got to believe that tonight in the LDN arena, he wants to continue his streak of maiming and destroying his opponent and cementing his legacy as one of the greatest British champions in the proud history of wrestling here in the United Kingdom. And you've got to admit, he's got some pretty badass music. So, of course, Crusher Curtis, I mean, I don't know, for all I know, the guy could be 40, 50 stone. I don't think it matters. At the end of the day, if this man decides he's going to squash you, that's exactly what he's doing. Very apt at using his size, his strength, and, of course, his weight to bully and push himself around the ring. It's alright, the beautiful people, you can still boo.
As a matter of fact, I implore you to boo, because that shows just what bad taste you people have. Right, I've got the microphone, so you shut up while I'm talking.
Oh, Crusher.
If you people don't show me some respect, me and my mate Dave are going home.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't be surprised if the fans would love to see that, to be honest. He's a deplorable human being.
If that's how you feel, then I'm never leaving. Keep the noise down while I'm talking. No pictures, no videos. Now, having just walked past my opponent, who looks like a 12-year-old boy, this is going to be the easiest match on the card. So those of you that want to take a video, want to take a picture, and want to admire the heavyweight champ, get ready because it's only going to last 5 seconds. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, please welcome the British heavyweight champion, weighing in at 29 stones, and possibly judging by their belly a lot more, Crusher Curtis!
Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion there's a bit of a friendship here between Crusher Curtis and the official, which certainly isn't going to bode well for his opponent here tonight.
You're supposed to be impartial. I know you're very good friends with him. Playback as always.
I have no idea why Sanjay keeps that guy around.
Let's introduce it for his opponent, please.
Well, you know what they say, The best surprises can sometimes come from the smallest packages, and yes, Nate Devlin is no doubt a flyweight competitor, but I have seen some things in my time as a commentator in the British wrestling scene. I have seen some of the smallest men with the biggest of hearts fight their way to the very top and lift some of the greatest championships this country has ever seen. And I hope for Nate Devlin that tonight he is on top form, that he is at the peak of his game, because he's going to need it when he takes on Crusher Curtis. And you've got to keep in the back of your mind that that official, he looks a little shady. Come on, Nate, you can do this, me lad, I know you can. Get in there and you show that Crusher Curtis what a true fighting champion is all about, and lift the British Championship tonight. Of course, he might be from Amsterdam, but he has a variety of victories all across the United Kingdom to justify his opportunity here tonight against Crusher Curtis, a true super heavyweight champion. And his opponent he's a flyweight underdog. But you know what? As I said before, I have seen miracles happen in that ring, and hopefully we will see another miracle tonight. The official now, of course, shaking Nate Devlin. And the official.
And this is for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the gold is on the line. The prestigious LDN British Championship will be contested here.
Ready?
There's the bell, and I wonder what's going through the mind of Nate Devlin right now. I mean, he must be looking at Crusher Curtis and thinking, how do I win this contest? One fall to a finish, ladies and gentlemen. He's only got to pin the champion one time. And if I was in his boots, which I'm not, if I was him, I'd try and just keep a fast match, because surely, looking at the size and the weight of Crusher Curtis, the longer this match goes, the more it benefits Devlin. That is the advantage of being a flyweight challenger in a heavyweight bout. Well, I think the fans in the LDN arena are just like me. They want to see Nate Devlin lift the British Championship here tonight. And don't worry, lads, I'm sure if he goes back to Amsterdam, he will come back to defend that championship on a regular basis, right here in LDN. Collar elbow tie right there. And of course, not surprising, Crusher Curtis able to push his younger, smaller and lighter opponent into the corner. Curtis coming into this match with a lot of confidence, and considering he's 2.5 times bigger than his opponent, I'm not surprised. Crusher Curtis is looking quite shocked by these fans, and I have to admit, it's something that you see with Crusher Curtis. I mean, you would first think that he enjoys the boos and he hates being reviled, but I suspect it gets under his skin just a little bit. And maybe that's what fuels him, that hatred, that absolute disdain for the fans, and maybe even for wrestling itself, is what causes him to destroy all good put in front of him. Nate Devlin just forced into the corner once again, but this time he did not get a clean break. Crusher Curtis, of course, with a strike right to the chest, and of course that will win poor Nate Devlin. Devlin has absolutely no way he can go. Crusher Curtis, he winds up. Oh, and this time Devlin able to get out of there, and a quick strike of his own. They're not quite as high impactful, but Nate Devlin able to shoot out more out of the gun, so to speak. Ducks the big clothesline. Devlin with another reverse knife chop. Continues to shake away, but the double axe handle there from Crusher Curtis. And Nate Devlin drops to a knee. And this is it. Nate Devlin hitting 10 shots, but it only takes Crusher Curtis one big blow to knock his opponent over. Now just launching him hard into the corner of the ring. Crusher Curtis follows through, but misses. Nate Devlin with the drop kick, square under the chin. He really hit the bullseye that time. And Crusher Curtis just spilling very uncomfortably to the outside. Nate Devlin is going to the apron. And, oh, wait a minute, crossbody. But unfortunately, the strong and powerful Crusher Curtis able to catch his opponent, and oh, he just got rammed right into that steel post. And oh, and a kick right to the bounce. Crusher Curtis looking quite dazed right now. Nate Devlin, of course, maintaining that pressure with those reverse edge knife chops. And Crusher Curtis, you can see it's almost like he's trying to wake himself up, but he just wakes up to more stinging blows from the challenger to tonight's British Championship match. Oh, and the fans are giving him a seat. How lovely is that? Oh, what a heavy blow that was. Nate Devlin now trying to shake off the feeling off his hand. I mean, that hurts both men. A strike like that, it'll sting the palm. Crusher Curtis, he wanted no more of that. He wanted no more of those blistering shots to the chest. And he just throws Devlin's head hard into that apron. Of course, it wouldn't be British wrestling without an elderly lady on ringside trying to beat up the bad guys. This is how truly British we are, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fish and chip store just 5 minutes down the road. Oh, big cross-face strike right there from the big burly champion. And a reverse chin lock. Crusher Curtis now! Oh, it's just like a tree just falling. I mean, timber that forearm just right across the back of Nate Devlin. Devlin now thrown into the ring, and this is not good news because in the ring, Crusher Curtis can get the pinfall and retain the championship. And surely you've got to think it's just a matter of time now because Crusher Curtis is just absolutely dominating. Crusher Curtis picking up his opponent. Takes a brief moment to shout to the fans there and a big stomp to his spine, and right now, I mean, Nate Devlin is looking closer to a puddle than an actual challenger for a heavyweight championship. Well, indeed, as you heard the ring announcer, he was accusing the official of not doing his job correctly. Technically speaking, Crusher Curtis only has a 5-second count. Oh, there's the pinfall. 2, but no, only a 2. Usually, of course, Crusher Curtis would only have 5 seconds if his opponent is in the ring. Oh, hang on a minute. That was blatant. And if I was the ring announcer, Sanjay Bagga, I would get up in his grill. Crusher Curtis now launching the opponent off the ropes. There's the rebound. Ducks the clothesline. Off again. Ducks the back elbow. Oh, and he caught him. The crossbody caught by Crusher Curtis. Oh, and pumps him straight over with a fall-away slam suplex. Thankfully for Nate Devlin, he is finding some respite on the apron. He can't be pinned on the apron. He's too tangled up in the ropes. But maybe unwisely, he's rolling back into the ring. I don't know how wise that is. And you can now see Crusher Curtis, his hand raised, hand like King Kong's about to swap those planes out of the sky. Oh, he's got him in a goozle. And Nate Devlin knows when you've got a big burly man's hands around your neck, that's never going to end well for anybody. Fighting out of it with the point of those elbows. Ducks the clothesline. Ha ha ha! Devlin somehow digging deep found that little bit of reserve that he needed to pump over the massive 30-stone champion and drop him hard on his shoulder with a German suplex. The official now counting quite a quick no-standing 10 count. Of course, if this match ends as a draw, then Crusher Curtis will of course walk out still the British champion. Both men fighting back to their feet, and there you have it. Devlin, I think, was technically first, but both men are now back up, and unfortunately, Crusher Curtis, those shots of his, just so heavy. Nate Devlin rocked, and he gets these moments, these brief moments where he's able to shoot some offense back, but you can just see he's exhausted. Firing more shots with those right elbows. And they're certainly accurate. They're right under the chin. He tries to launch Curtis. That's no good. There's the reversal. And Crusher Curtis will not fall. Nate Devlin's going to try again, but no, again, the second time. He's going for the well again. Will he find a pail of water? Ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Ha ha! That's a big boy lariat right there. Hooks the outside leg. 2, 3. Oh, wow. That is the slowest 3 count I have ever seen. And something tells me that Nate Devlin might have just got screwed out of the British Championship right there by this dodgy official. Looks like Nate Devlin's got to stay on his opponent, and he's signaling that he's going to go to the top rope. Maybe he's desperate. Maybe he knows that one huge high-flying move will finally chop this tree down. Oh, there it is, the crossbody. The official in position, barely. 2. Oh, come on. Oh, the official, I think, is claiming that he's got something in his eye and he can't see and therefore can't make the 3 count. But I know, and I think you fans at home know, and everyone in this arena know that this is hogwash. Hogwash, I say. Nate Devlin, you see him just keeping half an eye on his opponent, showing wisdom beyond his years. Oh, but unfortunately, Crusher Curtis, he's back away, ducks the clothesline. Oh, wait a minute. He pulled the ripcord and hit the big side kick, and Crusher Curtis falls down hard with that strike to the back of his head. Oh, do you know what? I think Nate Devlin can taste it. I think it's almost like he's licking the championship right now. He's tasting gold, and he wants to take it back to Amsterdam. He points the guns, he shoots, but oh no! The goozle, the choke slam, right on the top of his head. And with one move, Crusher Curtis, the British heavyweight champion, snatches back control. He swings, he hits, he crushes his opponent. Oh, come on. I don't think we needed to see that fast a 3 count. Well, Crusher Curtis is still the British champion, but I think the story here is how dodgy was that ref. Clearly he needed Crusher Curtis to walk out with the championship to guarantee the lift home in his Ford Mondeo later today. My heart goes out to Nate Devlin. He showed a lot of spirit in this contest here tonight, but sometimes the odds are just stacked far too high.